this video we're going to look at an exercise to develop medium trot, whether your horse is just starting out doing medium trot or whether you've got a horse that does a few strides of medium and then comes back to you and slows down. So this exercise just helps to develop on that. First of all, I like to get a nice rhythmical working trot and just apply a few on and back transitions to make sure that the horse is in front of my leg. So giving him a little nudge with the heel or a little squeeze with the heel to push forward into the medium, and then bringing him back on the half halt and just checking that they are actually listening. And if they pop into canter, then that means that they're not quite in front of your leg, and you need to look at that and address that. So just going down the long side and pushing them forward. And when you're first starting with a young horse, you want to see what they can give you. So some horses are naturally talented at medium, others are not so naturally talented. They tend to run or fall onto the contact. So with those, you'd apply different exercises. So I'm just going to push him forward down the long side again, so asking him to move forward, keeping a nice soft contact. My rising quickens and I give him a squeeze with the leg. I don't want to be nagging every stride. I want the feeling that he is taking me into that rein. Now, a good exercise for when you're first starting off, or if you've got a horse that backs off at the end of a diagonal or long side in the medium, is actually asking for the stride to be open all the way around the school. So cutting the corners and keeping them in that medium pace all the way around the school. And I do tend to do this out in the field as well, especially if a horse is learning, to give them confidence and space that they can keep going, because they don't know how many gears they have in the trot. We have to teach them. So we're just going to do the same on the other rein, and I'm going to start asking him to move forward. Another good way to think about it is that it's a progression of the length and stride. So rather than thinking, you've got to quickly push them into medium, they throw themselves out of balance and then they start running afterwards. Think about building the stride. And so there, he was a little bit lost of balance on the short side, not as in front of my legs. So I correct him by bringing him back and then just giving him a kick forward and explaining to him, this is what I wanted, you to move forward. So again, we're going to push forward again, all the way around, cutting the corners, and it's a great way to start to introduce the medium trot.